And first at 11 tonight, WPBF 25 News digs into the long criminal history of the two men now under arrest for last Wednesday's shooting in the Gardens Mall in Palm Beach Gardens.
Police say Devon Graham fired his weapon at Camarcio Mitchell, wounding him and sending the mall into an hours-long lockdown on Valentine's Day. Good evening. I'm Felicia Rodriguez.
I'm Todd McDermott. Thanks for joining us here at 11. We have team coverage for you on the investigation, including the limited information released in the days after that terrifying gunfire and what the Gardens police chief and mayor had to say about that today.
Let's begin with Ari Height, who is live in Palm Beach Gardens with the new information on those two men who are now in custody. Ari?
Yeah, Palm Beach Gardens police announced today that not only did they arrest the man who shot someone here inside the Gardens Mall, but they've also arrested the man that he shot. This is Devon Graham of Riviera Beach, the man who police say shot someone inside the Gardens Mall last week. The Palm Beach Gardens police chief calls him a career criminal with an arrest record dating back more than a decade.
Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, robbery with a firearm, felony hit and run.
This is Graham back in 2017 after he was arrested for shooting someone in front of a daycare. And this is him Tuesday afternoon being taken into custody after a short chase on I-95. Police say last Wednesday, Graham was in the Gardens Mall with a friend when they ran into a rival gang member, Camarcio Mitchell, another man with a long criminal history.
Mitchell was seen approaching the other males in an aggressive manner and appeared to have a weapon concealed under his shirt. As Mitchell approached, a male wearing a purple hooded sweatshirt pulled out a gun and fired at Mitchell.
Chief Shannon says all three men ran from the mall. Mitchell showed up at St. Mary's Medical Center a short time later with a gunshot wound to his wrist.
Mitchell was not cooperative with investigators and claimed he did not know who shot him.
Mitchell was arrested Friday, charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Graham is facing the same charge, though police say he will soon be charged in connection with the shooting at the mall.
I don't think the venue had anything to do with the shooting. It just happened to be these individuals came and had a confrontation at this location. This could have happened anywhere.
And again, Devon Graham was here at the mall with a friend. Police are still looking for that man. They have not yet identified him. They call him a person of interest. Reporting live from the Gardens Mall in Palm Beach Gardens, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.
Ari, thank you. The gunfire at the Gardens Mall sent dozens of employees and shoppers rushing to safety and wondering what exactly happened.
WPBF 25 News began calling and sending emails immediately last week and did not stop trying to get answers about the Valentine's Day shooting in the mall and the investigation. Tonight, Terry Parker got to ask the Palm Beach Gardens police chief and the mayor about their response to the shooting. Here's what they told her.
I want to address the media's concerns about the lack of information released during this investigation.
Police Chief Clint Shannon says neither he nor anyone from the city of Palm Beach Gardens made any public statements for 6 days after a shooting at the Gardens Mall to protect the integrity of the investigation.
It was imperative for the integrity of this investigation to not impede locating the offenders in this case, and for the safety of our officers and agents that were searching for some really bad guys. That certain information was withheld.
Meantime, two felons with extensive criminal histories were on the loose, along with a third person of interest, an assault rifle and handgun found in one of the suspects' abandoned cars, another handgun tossed in the parking lot.
We do understand that you don't want to release details of the investigation that can hinder finding these bad guys, as you call them. Why not appear before the public, your face, and tell the public what you can to reassure them?
Okay. Well, first of all, without being able to, and as you know, we did a press release right away. Without being able to answer questions, it doesn't do a lot of good for me to stand before you and keep telling you I can't answer that question. So that's really the reason for it.
I asked the chief why they didn't at least release the surveillance photos of the suspects to warn the public and also to assist in finding them.
It was too early on in the investigation. I don't even know at what point we came in possession of the surveillance footage at that point, so. It was early on, very early on.
WPBF 25 News reached out to the chief, public information officers, and to the mayor several times asking for information during and for days after the massive police response to the shooting, which involved the lockdown of local schools, a college, and public buildings. Sending this email to Mayor Chelsea Reed as recently as this morning, still asking for information and how the city is addressing the public's concerns. We got no reply, but at the news conference, Reed finally saying,
I want to reassure our community
that they are our priority. Our city is committed to addressing emergencies such as this one that happened at the Gardens Mall last week with the utmost diligence.
2 of these suspects now in custody after being on the loose, one for 2 days after the mall shooting, another until today, and a third person of interest still out there somewhere. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.
Terry, thank you. WPBF 25 News is committed to following breaking news and giving you the latest on this investigation, both on air and online. Just download the free WPBF 25 News app.